Hi, in front of me I have Motorola Edge 20 Lite, and I'm gonna show you how to enable the Do Not Disturb mode on this device. First we need to open the quick panel. To do it, simply swipe downwards from the top of the screen twice, like this. And once you open the quick panel, you can see there's the Do Not Disturb mode icon. And to enable the D mode, we can simply tap on this icon. And to disable the mode, you can open the quick panel and tap on the icon again. You can also press and hold on this icon to open the Do Not Disturb mode settings. And here we have a couple of options. First, we can enable or disable the mode by tapping on Turn On Now button or Turn Off Now button. Then we have What Can Interrupt Do Not Disturb mode category, and as you can see here we have a couple of options. First one is people, and here we have more options. First one is conversation, and right here we can basically select the type of conversation that can interrupt the Do Not Disturb mode. Basically the sound notification for the conversation will go through, and we have all conversation, priority conversations, and none. If you select all or priority, you can basically set up the conversation right here to make them be able to interrupt the Do Not Disturb mode. And none, of course, none of the conversation will interrupt the Do Not Disturb mode. Next we have calls, and this option also, basically here you can select from whom you're gonna get the sound notification when the Do Not Disturb mode is enabled. And you have start contacts, contacts, anyone, and none. Start contacts, basically if somebody is on your favorite contact list, the sound notification for them when they're calling you and Do Not Disturb mode is enabled, the sound notification will go through. If you select contacts, people on your contacts list will get the sound notification. If you select anyone, everyone will. And if you select none, there will be no sound notification from anybody. And you can tap on the settings icon next to contacts to see the list of contacts and list of the start contacts, as you can see. Okay, below the selection we have allow repeat callers option, and what this option does is if somebody calls you more than once within 15 minutes period, the sound notification will go through for them when they're calling you more than once, and you can enable or disable this option. Then we can go back, and next we have messages, and here basically we have the same options as for calls, but for messages. So you can select start contacts, and messages from people on your start contacts list will get the sound notifications. Contacts, the messages for the people on your contact list will get notifications. Anyone, so everybody will get the sound notifications when the Do Not Disturb mode is enabled, and no one or none, so basically no one will get the sound notification. Okay, let's go back to the Do Not Disturb mode settings, and here we have next option below people we have apps. We can tap on it, and here we can add apps that will be able to interrupt Do Not Disturb mode. Basically, when the Do Not Disturb mode is enabled, they will be able to give you some notifications even though the Do Not Disturb mode is enabled. And you can tap on add apps, and here you can add apps from this list of apps, for example Chrome, and here you can select which types of notifications are gonna be interrupting Do Not Disturb mode. And you have browser, active download, incognito, playing media. You can also tap on allow all notifications if you want to. Basically you can customize it to your liking. And once you enable something, for example Chrome, it should appear right here on the list, as you can see. Next we have alarms and other interruptions, and here we can enable or disable some features like alarms, media sounds, touch sounds, reminders, and calendar events. If you enable them, they will be able to interrupt your Do Not Disturb mode, so they will give you notifications or sounds. If you disable them, they won't be able to interrupt it. Below the alarms and other interruptions, we have schedules, and here we can basically set up a schedule for our do not disturb mode. So when it turns on automatically and turns off automatically. As you can see, we have two pre-existing ones. We have sleeping and event. We can tap on them to enable them, like that, or tap on them again to disable them. Basically, you can check them or uncheck them. We can also tap on the settings icon next to one to edit it, and here we have a couple of things we can customize. We can tap on edit right here to change the name, then tap OK. Then we can tap on days to select the days on which the schedule is gonna be active, for example only Sunday and Saturday, like that. Then we can tap on start time to set the hour on which it's gonna be turning on, and to do it simply press and hold on this dot and drag it around the clock. You can also simply tap on the clock like this. So if I tap on the hour, it's gonna jump then to minutes. We can set the minutes and then tap OK. Next we have end time, the time on which it's gonna be turning off, and again we can drag around or tap, then it's gonna jump to minutes, and once you're done, tap OK. Below we have alarm can override end time, so basically a schedule will turn off when the alarm rings, and you can enable or disable this option. And at the bottom we have do not disturb behavior, and we can tap on it, and here we have default settings and create custom settings for this schedule, and you can select this, and here we can customize the settings. We have calls again, the calls settings, repeat callers and stuff like that, media sounds, touch sounds. We can turn it off and turn it on for the specific schedule. Okay, we can also remove these schedules by tapping the delete option right here. And you can also add your own schedule by tapping on add more, selecting the type, for example time, naming it, then tap add, and here we have here we can customize the settings again like this. And once you're done, you can enable it or disable it like this. Okay, let's go back. And right here we have advanced in the do not disturb mode settings, and we have two more options. Duration for quick settings. If you tap on it, basically here you can select the duration for your do not disturb mode. So if you enable it, you can leave it on until you turn it off. So basically it's gonna be enabled until you turn it off. So it's gonna you will need to disable it yourself. You can also select for 1 hour and customize the duration by tapping on plus and minus buttons. So for example, I can set it to 15 minutes or 1 hour or 4 hours, whatever. So if you select this option, enable the do not disturb mode, it's gonna be enabled only for 1 hour, as you can see. And last option is ask every time. So basically if you select this option, whenever you enable do not disturb mode, it's gonna be asking you for how long you want to enable it. And at the bottom we have display options for hidden notifications, and here we can select 3 profiles. We have no sound for notifications, no visuals or sound for notifications, and custom. If you select custom, here you can uncheck or check some options like don't turn on screen, don't wake for notifications, hide notification dots on apps icon, hide status bar icons at top of the screen, don't pop up notifications on screen, and hide from pull down shade. Stuff like that, and you can uncheck them or check them. And that's how you enable the do not disturb mode on this device. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving the like on the video.